Okay, everybody, today I want to talk about something that's maybe just a little interesting, and that's just where can I play besides at Mass or when, all that kind of stuff. So 2020, COVID hits, it's what, March or something like that. Um, all of our events are canceled, everything else. And I'm thinking, man, it's going to be a long time before I play music again. But literally within 12 hours, my wife Lizzie is like, hey, we're going to go do concerts all over the neighborhood. And I actually put this flyer together and put it on social media. And people are asking us for concerts. And so what did we do? We, we got a little generator and a speaker, and we ended up driving around our neighborhood and playing these street side concerts. And it was one of the best times because we would go to a neighbor's house who would invite us over to like just do a little concert. And we'd start playing, and then like people from all the houses around would come out and bring their lawn chairs. And we ended up with these street concerts all over the neighborhood. And it was a great time, and I never would have thought of it because I was so locked into playing in the place that I play music, if that makes sense. But maybe we could look beyond where we usually play to see that there's more opportunities to share the gift of music that God's given us than we've recognized. So just a few of those places. Some of them, maybe it's not like necessarily a place that we're excited about being or excited about going to, that kind of thing, but maybe it's a place that we're invited to. So at church, but not in Mass, right? The prayer meeting, somewhere that we could gather our community and share the gift of music together, pray together, praise together. That could be at our parish. That could be in the parish hall. Maybe if we talk to our pastor, we could host something like that in the chapel or even in the church, even if it's not during Mass or at another time. The nursing home. So I work with college students, and in this past year, the nursing home asked us if we could send some students to play music. And several of the students went, and they loved it. They had a great time because what they experienced was that this gift was so deeply received by people who really wanted it. And maybe they wouldn't have thought of that as the first place that they wanted to go play music. But they went and they gave this gift, and it was deeply received in a place that it was needed. Maybe it's and this is a big one, maybe it's at home. Maybe it's in your home. A lot of times as a musician, and music is a part of my work. So I leave and I go and I play music somewhere, and then I come home and I put my instruments away and all that kind of stuff, and they sit in the closet. And I don't always think of music as something that I can do at home. But maybe this is the place more than anywhere that we should be sharing that gift of music that God's given us. Maybe in our home is where we could share it with our spouse, with our children, where this could build community. Just the other night, my family, we were at a friend's house, and they had a party, and one of my friends, her brother is a priest, and her husband's a drummer, and they just put together a band for this party, and we had this jam fest in the backyard, and it was this beautiful experience. And at the end of the set, which was filled with classic rock and everything else, her brother, who's the priest, gave a house blessing. We turned to prayer from this party, from this celebration, and we went as a community that was just having a celebration to a community that was praying together. And that was because they had the foresight and the wisdom to see, like, at our home is where we want music to be. So a lot of times we think of music as something that happens in a music venue or a church or somewhere far away, but maybe the Lord is inviting us to recognize that our home is a place for music as well, and our home is a place for prayer. So let's dust off the instruments. Let's sing. Let's invite our family to do the same, and let's let all of these places, other than only the 1 hour maybe on Sunday at Mass, let's discover these other places that the Lord has invited us to share and receive the gift of music.